What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Lockdown Career Mode. This is episode number 30, and today, after the crazy transfer deadline day drama, we're returning with 4 games as we wrap up February with Leicester away at the King Power and Southampton at home. Then we've got a scouting update, an academy update, the FA Cup last 16 trip to St Andrews against Birmingham City, and we finish up with Brighton away. 4 huge games, loads to get through. Let's just get straight to it. So first the foursome today as we take on our rivals Leicester City away at the King Power in an East Midlands derby. Right now sitting in 9th place and with just 12 games to go if we're to have any chance of breaking into the top 6 and qualifying for the Europa League. We need to start winning consistently after a very shaky patch of form. So first game, it's Leicester away. No, to Saka. Away goes the left back, and now Travis is onto it, and King's there, but I'm looking for Divock Origi. There it is! Divock Origi off the mark. We were looking for him today, and he has arrived in Nottingham. 14 minutes in to his second appearance. It's 1-0. Whole team coming to celebrate with him. You love to see that as well. That's how you settle the new man in. Lovely ball by Lewis Travis, who this season really has been our unsung hero. Weaker left foot on the run, but weights it perfectly into the path of the Belgian. Doesn't take a touch, just smacks it in. Leicester 0, Forest 1. Saka's delivery towards the rock. Oh! And Mason so close to getting his first Premier League goal. Stuck on one professional goal. Danny Ward denies him. Look at him beat 2 men in the air, including, was that Batshuayi? I think it might have been. Beats 2 players and almost beats the goalkeeper as well. He's so strong. Off another goes. James Justin comes forward here for the Foxes, who haven't given us much problem today, but that could change right now. It's a lovely ball through, and it's Batshuayi. And Joe makes the tackle, and we shall get the danger away. When Leicester have been close to our area like there, we stood very strong defensively. Joe, Mason, and Bukayo in particular have done very well today. Now a chance for a break here. It's Origi. It's James Ward-Prowse. I'll give it back to him. It's the Belgian. Oh, he's a team player. Oh, but Johnny Evans clears it in the nick of time. Should have been 2. King would have got a goal. But it's Johnny Evans with a last-ditch interception to keep Leicester breathing. I was already celebrating. I lifted the controller above my head. I thought, yep, that's 2-0. No, Johnny Evans clears it. We might have signed a new star striker. We might have seen him score his first goal. But our game remains built on solid defence. Final score 1-0. A big 3 points away at our rivals. And Liverpool thrashed Arsenal by 4 goals to 1 at Anfield. So when you look at the table right now, it is very tight. You know, 7th might be good enough for Europa League. I'm not too sure. It all depends on what happens in the FA Cup, I believe. But 11 games to go. I mean, I tell you, we've still got a very solid chance. And if we are going to make it, these are the games that must be wins. No slip-ups allowed. Second and 4 today, Southampton at home right now, sitting just above the drop zone on goal difference with the 2nd worst defensive record in the division. Got to be a banker. Got to be a big 3 points. Also, foggy condition today? Foggy condition? I never get to play in fog. And yes, I know I could change it myself, but I never change the weather. You know, I always let the game decide what weather it should be for me on any game day. But fog, yes, I see this like once a save sometimes. Okay, maybe a few more times than that, but still. As Danny Ings is on the ball and turns and finds Yunus Belanda. You know, as I said before, these can often be the toughest games to win, so despite the Saints having the worst away record in the division, don't think this is going to be an easy victory for us. But if we do get a quick goal early, it will do us the world of good. Origi, outpacing Vestergaard. Oh, it's got to be 1-0, and it is. Such composure from the Belgian as Yannick the Giant takes a tumble, and it's 2-2 for our new Belgian. I do miss his hair though. I don't know whether you guys are the same as me, but I think Origi looked better with the hair. It's always a shock when a player changes a hairstyle that they've been kind of known for a little bit, you know. I remember when Chico Flores, the Spaniard that used to play for Swansea, cut his man bun off and went short. He looked like bloody George Michael. Samba to Matty. Offloads to JWP and a golden chance to make it 2. I've got Marco in the middle and I'll find him. Wonderful first touch there. And pegs it back to Samba So, who would have made it 2 had it not been for Yunus Belanda putting him off. Golden chance to double the lead. Today, I want to win by more than just a 1 goal. Golden chance to help our goal difference. We know how tight it is right now, and if we are going to miss out on goal difference for a Europa League place, I'll be fuming as Saka has the pace. And there's Marco. Oh, wonderful back heel. And it's a second goal. Josh King gets our second. It's 2-0. Great awareness from Marco there. Saka gives it to him, but the teenage talent drags it back. And Josh King was not going to miss. You know, King and Watkins on occasion had a really nice bit of chemistry. But I always felt as though they just weren't clicking, you know. Whereas Josh and Divock, even just 2 games in, I've got more confidence in them as a partnership. Marco to Origi, and away goes the Belgian. Golden chance for a break here, and we've got the pace. King, Marco, wonderful ball. Cash, Origi, Divock, it's free, smacks it in. Probably should have been stopped, but we won't mind. What a first half. Josh Sims flicks on Danny Ings, and oh, what a save by Samba. I've said this before and I'll say it again. This guy is one heck of a goalkeeper. 76 rated, but he plays like an 86 rated goalkeeper. He is so good. Joe to Brennan. A chance to break here and possibly grab us a 4th goal right before the end. It's King on the move. It's Marco. Held it up well. Couldn't find his man, but Ward-Prowse will. Olaza. Marco. Oh, yes. Na 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 na. Marco Vandenberg, Marco Vandenberg wraps it up, picture perfect performance, 4-0, Nottingham Forest. I love our 3 youth prospects to pieces, man. They are just so good, so talented, but also unique in their own way. Marco wraps it up, a perfect afternoon in Nottingham. 4-0, the final score. We didn't just need to win today, we needed to win big. European football could be decided on goal difference, so we need to get a move on and score a few more. And I'm going to split man of the match between our 3 offensive players today. Divock Origi bagging a brace, and as for Marco and Josh, they both bagged a goal and an assist each. All 3 in perfect harmony. So it's the 1st of the month, and we have ourselves the latest scouting update from Scotland and an academy update as well. And I will be sending that scout out soon, but I'm currently recording in advance, so waiting for the results of the poll right now. But Reece Graham could be okay from Scotland. Gordon McDonald could be alright too. Kirk Johnson ain't going to make it. Scotland unfortunately just hasn't been as good as I was hoping. And as for the academy update, again I would still say that Morgan Bell remains our brightest prospect here. You know, some of these are alright, some of these are okay, but I just don't see any of them ending up like Marco J and of course the Rock as well. That's what we're looking for here at Forest. The very best and the most exciting. So 3rd of 4 games today, and it's now time for a big one. Birmingham City away at St Andrews in the 5th round of the FA Cup, where if we win this game, we'll be 90 minutes away for a place at Wembley. Whilst we might be the strongest side, I'm still picking a very, very strong lineup because I'm taking no chances. I want to make the quarter-finals, and based on the teams remaining, I think we've got a chance of going to Wembley this season. So 3rd of 4 games, Birmingham City, taking nothing for granted. We've got to get through tonight. Golden chance for Birmingham to get in front early here, and Carl Darlow has to make the save. Again, you know, we might be firm favourites. I have still got quite a few starters out there, but don't count the Blues out as Mason heads away that corner. This could be a very tricky test tonight. Watson cuts out that through ball and drives forward. You know, he likes to get forward, Mason Watson. Let's keep him going as he's going to continue his run. And, oh! Mason almost broke the deadlock there. I don't know whether he's appealing for a penalty or possibly a corner, but instead, just couldn't keep the header down. Inches over the crossbar from the Rock. I love watching Watson charge forward, because when he gets going, he's not a rock, he's a boulder. You just can't stop him. Reminds me of that level on Crash Bandicoot when you had to outpace the boulder that was coming after you. Dodging obstacles in your way. That's what it's like when Mason Watson gets going. He's just so hard to stop as Travis is going to try and bend one from 30 yards, but put it over the bar. See what Lazar out wide. Travis will try and send him down left-hand side, and he's done well to beat Crowley and step inside here. He's got Bell with him. Can he find him? It's Jay. It's Travis. It should have been 1-0. Great save by Ramos, but the standing captain tonight knows he should have buried that. Watson coming forward here. And right before the break, we could have a chance here for the goal. It's Ferguson, it's Watson, it's Tyrese, yes! And there it is, right before the break. Tyrese Campbell makes it 1-0. King, Origi, and now Campbell with the goals today. Who needs Ollie Watkins? We'll always love Ollie Watkins, but Mason Watson's the real future here. Gets involved in the build-up and gets the assist for the goal as Tyrese is sent forward and Kevin Son drills it home. Tough first half, but we break the deadlock. Second half underway, still the lead is 1. I'm not going to feel confident until we got ourselves a second goal. The Blues in the first half played some good football and had a couple of decent chances as well. They've looked really good today as Sunjic rolls through Jukovic and Darlow makes the camera save. Still only leading by 1. Game far from finished. Larenci off the bench. Love to watch this guy, man, as he finds Johnson. Wonderful dribbling by Brennan. This could be 2. And that would have wrapped the game up there. Ramos stands strong. Danger not fully away. It's Jay. Oh, what a goal. Ding, 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 ding. Jay Bell with an absolute screamer. The kids are all right. It's 2-0. You've seen all 3 of them today put in some class performances. Marco in our last game. Mason tonight. And now Jay scoring the goal of the episode. And one of the goals of the season as well. Gets it out of his feet with a lovely first touch. And then on a half volley. Oh, that's just glorious. Top bins, Jay. Fantastic. The kids are alright and they've sent us through to the quarters. Final score 2-0. Credit the Blues. I thought they played quite well today, being the weaker side. But we do have enough power to make it in to the last state of the FA Cup. Should have scored more than 2, really. Dominated possession tonight and put in a really good shift out there. And man of the match shared between the kids. Jay Bell for that sensational second goal. And Mason Watson, an absolute rock. And getting the assist for the first as well. The kids are alright and the future is very bright. With all the games being played on Wednesday night, you'll see the match rescheduled emails. Let's find out who we've got in the last state of the FA Cup. There's so many big teams still remaining. I really hope we won't be taking on one of those. It will be... Oh no, Chelsea away at Stamford Bridge. And you best believe the Terminator Adam Smith will be lining up at right back. Chelsea away in the quarter-finals. Ouch. Oh, and real briefly as well, the Carabao Cup was won by Manchester United, who knocked us out in the semi-finals. So I believe that 6th is definitely going to be available for the Europa League, and 7th might do it as well. So for our 4th and final game of today's episode, as we take on Brighton away on the south coast, with us right now just 1 point behind Wolves and having the game in hand. If we can win this and hold on to 7th in the remaining 9 games, that might be good enough for European football at the City Ground next season. It might not be. All we can do is keep on doing our best. 3 wins and 3 straight clean sheets. Let's take it 4 from 4 to end today's episode off. It's Brighton away from home. Mason Watson out of the matchday squad today, so young Nathan Collins is getting a start at centre-back alongside Joe Worrell. He just needs a rest, man. You know, he played away at Birmingham and was absolutely exhausted with all the running up and down he did. So, yeah, can't burn the teenager out. Only 18. Needs a rest from time to time. 20 minutes in, still 0-0. Very uneventful start to the game so far. It's one of those matches where you just know 1 goal will be enough to win it for either team, and it might come early, and it would have done so had Samba not pulled off a miraculous save with his right boot. Ward-Prowse all clear. How many points has Samba won us throughout the save so far? When you think about how we can improve this Nottingham Forest team going forward, the one position I've got no concern in whatsoever is the goalkeeper role. I mean, Kyle Darlow this season has proven just how good he is as a backup. And as for Samba, I mean, he's so solid. He's won us so many points, both last year in the Championship and this season in the Premier League as well. He's brilliant. Half time, and I have to say, this has been a tough game so far. Brighton looking the better team. I do expect someone to win it, but I'm pretty sure there'll only be 1 goal getting scored. 10 minutes after the restart, still deadlocked at 0-0 in a very cagey affair here. Don't forget, Brighton do have a chance as Collins makes a big interception to make a late push for a European place. So they need this win as much as we do here. Still 0-0, it's very scrappy out there. Aaron Moy to Mac Allister, gives it back to the Aussie. Great chance here. Samba came way out of his goal. Where's Waldo going to go? His shot blocked by Samba. Moy's shot, that is. And easily caught. Brighton the better team. 20 minutes to go. We can't get out of our half right now. It's backs to the wall. I will take the point. Brighton have put in a really good shift out there, and we have struggled against the Seagulls. Aaron Moy to Mac Allister, and they're going for the winner now. They're going for the winner. Mac Allister. Offloads. And Morrow. Oh! Samba once again. Oh, chance for Brighton to win it to the death. Morrow, Neil Mapai. Samba comes out to meet him. Back pedals. Danger not away. Moy. Watch the long shot. Bissouma. Threaded through and cleared by Collins, and I tell you what, I am going to celebrate that point like it's a victory. 0-0 the final score. Brighton fans furious, they should have won it. The hosts dominated possession, and I thought for sure they were going to break the deadlock and win this game at some point. But Bryce Samba made a couple of big saves in the game to ensure we leave with our 4th straight clean sheet and a credible point. 9 games to go in the race for Europa League football. It is just so tight, man. It is going to be a frenetic finish to the season. We're still in the race. Can we win it come the end of the season? And that will end today's episode of the Lockdown Career Mode as well, guys. So a massive thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. And I'll see you for the next episode featuring Spurs and Chelsea away in the FA Cup quarter-final very soon.